So this is my response to the Hits Close to Home video with Mr. Dominic. I'm not 100% sure what essentially you're supposed to be discussing, at least in particular, so I guess I'm just going to talk about the video and I guess what, the impact it's given me. I mean, first and foremost, it's an incredible thing what Mr. King did for Dominic. It's I feel like it's one of those things that a lot of us, if we were classmates with Dominic, one of those things that you think of on the side, like, man, it sure would be nice if somebody would do something for Dominic and, help him, pursue his dream a little bit easier and stuff like that. And not only the social challenges of that, like being in school, it's not always easy to just walk up and, talk to whoever you want to. As easy as it sounds, when you're there, it's not as easy. But not even that, the financial stressors of that, I think Mr. King, when he was telling us the story, I think he said he spent over, $1,000 just out of his pocket. Him and some of the other teachers is what they said in the video, to get the equipment for Dominic, and that's, what's the word? It takes a level of diligence, a lot of self-respect, self-respect being, to respect others, you should probably be able to respect yourself, and I think that's something that Mr. King is very, very good at doing, and I think that's what, in part, allows him to be makes it easy for him to have a substantial impact on people, especially young minds. It's, lead by example. Like watching Mr. King do stuff like that, it makes you want to do it too. It makes you just want to, that kind of stuff is contagious. It's really just a beautiful thing, and the fact that Mr. King also published his book. Dominic was a published author before graduating high school. It just goes to show, no matter what limitations you might have mentally or physically, sky's the limit. Your potential is what you make out of it. I think it's really respect, and not only just Mr. King, and I'm talking about Dominic too. He seemed even just from the start of it, the way he sounds, the way he carries himself, at least vocally, it seems like Dominic has a lot of respect for himself as well, and I think that allows him to be even more appreciative of the kindness that Dr. King is and his other teachers and whoever else was involved in helping him achieve his dream like that. He seems like a great kid. It's a wonderful thing, really. I'm not going to cry, but it's these kinds of things that would make a softie like myself want to cry. But I'm not going to cry on camera. That would be ridiculous. I guess the one thing that I would reiterate in this discussion is, it is literally one step at a time, and sometimes those steps are over giant, scary bridges with alligators and spikes at the bottom, but it's a good analogy. I'm trying to think of, like in Shrek, when they get to the castle to rescue Fiona, and they gotta cross the river of lava on that rickety old bridge. And Shrek is just, he tells Donkey, we're gonna take it one baby step at a time. And, I'm not gonna go in depth to the Shrek analogy, but I think it's pretty clear what I'm trying to get across. Even even with the worst hand dealt. Like, all it takes is just one step at a time. Keep persevering. And then, sometimes you got people like Mr. King who have your back and are going to be there to help you cross the bridge over the giant river lava of death. But yeah, thank you.